Just like in theater, just because the dress rehearsal is over, that does not mean we cannot continue to get better. The Bills try to do it again by adding yet another player. Welcome to Billievers Talk. My name is Joe, and welcome to another roster breakdown edition of Billievers Talk, where we go over every single Buffalo Bills move in 2019 when it comes to the roster. So when it comes to keeping up to date on the Buffalo Bills, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment after you hit that subscribe button. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we go live and also whenever we post videos just like this one. So in this episode, we are going to talk about the most recent addition to the Buffalo Bills team. That's right, Brandon Beane's still at it, even though we are done with that third preseason game, one preseason game to go. In my previous video, I talked about the release of Cory Carter, which really at this point puts an end to the punting competition. But now we talk about who we signed, because we still have that 90-man roster, guys. So we dropped someone, we signed somebody else just to see what they got and to see if they can make this team. And the guy that we signed does have just a little bit of history playing in this league. It's Jeffrey Holland, outside linebacker / defensive end from Auburn. He plays college football in Auburn, was an undrafted free agent in 2018, where he was then picked up by the Denver Broncos as an undrafted free agent. And he spent most of his time on the practice squad in 2018 of the Denver Broncos, so didn't see too much playing time, but then was called up in November of 2018, and from November of 2018 to the end of the season, he did see playing time, recorded 6 tackles for the Denver Broncos, and we thought coming into the season he might have solidified a roster spot. He did spend most of 2019, you're talking about OTAs, you're talking about training camp with the Denver Broncos. He was actually not waived until August 11th, so not that long ago. One day later, August 12th, he's picked up by the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals picked him up for 2 weeks, and he is released yesterday, August 25th. And then, of course, today, the Buffalo Bills pick him up August 26th and release Cory Carter. Now, he did play in 2 preseason games for the Denver Broncos. He also played in 2 preseason games for the Arizona Cardinals. So this guy is ready to go. He's been keeping his body in shape. He's been keeping in as good football shape as he can, and he's actually been seeing the field this preseason. So he only played in about 30-some snaps for the Cardinals, recorded about 4 tackles. So we want to see what he can do. Again, not sure why we need to see that from our defensive standpoint. We all feel like our defense is pretty much locked in, and we know what they can do. But obviously, Brandon Beane, obviously the coaching staff, obviously defensive coordinator Leslie Frazier, feel like we can still get better. There's nothing wrong with that. We can always improve. Like I said in the beginning, just because the dress rehearsal is over does not mean there can't be room for improvement. That's why it's a dress rehearsal and not the final product. So we do sign Jeffrey Holland from the University of Auburn. So interesting to see what he'll do here. Obviously, he's going to probably see a lot of time in that 4th preseason game for the Buffalo Bills to see if he can improve this defense, which is already looking to be the top 2 defense in the league, in my opinion. So we'll see what happens. Just some quick news about Jeffrey Holland that I wanted to give you, pass on. Again, undrafted free agent 2018 from the Denver, picked up by the Denver Broncos, and then waived earlier this year, August 11th, picked up by the Cardinals on August 12th, released yesterday, and picked up today now by our Buffalo Bills. More than likely, by the time August 31st rolls around, remember August 31st is when the Buffalo Bills and all the other teams have to get that roster down from 90 men to 53. More than likely, he is not going to make that 53-man roster. Would really have to show out in that 4th preseason game, and even then, just because of how little time he's had with the team, I don't think he'd have a shot. But we had that extra spot available with the release of Cory Carter, so we figure why not go for it and see what we can do here, see what Jeffrey Holland can do for us for the Buffalo Bills. And maybe this is a good thing for this young man. Maybe he can put some tape together, a little more tape together for another team who might be short a defensive end or outside linebacker linebacker and might be able to bring him in and do something that way. So best of luck to him, of course, moving forward. I don't see him making the 53-man roster. Not sure why we're not focusing more on improving that offense rather than that defense. But obviously, I trust Brandon Beane. I trust Leslie Frazier. I trust the process. We'll keep going. We'll keep looking for it. And I'll keep you up to date right here on Billievers Talk with every single roster move. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Like this video. Again, 2019 is going to be a fun year, whether you're talking about my teaming up with #sports to give you live play-by-play and reaction to every single Buffalo Bills regular season game, or you're talking about my partnership with www.bewarethestampede.com. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I look forward to sharing it all with you. So, again, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about Jeffrey Holland. Let me know if you think he has a shot to make this 53-man roster. I don't, but we'll see what happens. I will talk to you all soon. Until I do, go Bills.